So, you made it clear what kind of a fella you are. I don't judge you for it. As long as you do all I ask of you, what you do elsewhere don't bother me or my mistress one jot. But, good, bad, or indifferent, you gotta make yourself a living. This is Samson Finch.
Yup.
Tell him about it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Truth is, I'm a bad bastard. I lived my way, but I stuck to my word and did what I said I would. Especially to them that stuck by me.
Mr. Finch has a little predicament.
I was planning a job. A good job. Thing took a goddamn year. It was gonna make me pretty rich. Then my partner went yellow and betrayed me. If you and your bunch will help me do this robbery and get back at him, well, like I said, I ain't never betrayed no one. I ain't about to start. Now, I ain't gonna pretend it's not a nasty business. We're robbing robbers that know they're gonna get robbed. Not outlaws, the real robbers.
Under the twilight sky, the Merill brothers moved across the rugged terrain, feeling their bond grow stronger with each adventure. They had become legends in their own right, one soul and two bodies, bound by unbreakable loyalty. Each battle sharpened their skills and deepened their connection. And now, they were no longer driven solely by gold or fame. Power and glory called to Adnan, while Hisham's eyes never left his brother, ready to face any threat that endangered Adnan. The Marol brothers rode side by side, their horses thundering across the plains with relentless speed. In perfect sync, they felt an unbreakable strength flow between them, knowing that, as long as they were together, no threat could shake them. Riding as one, they needed no words. Each brother's presence was the only reassurance the other would ever need. Their new mission began when they met Samson, a man hungry for revenge against former allies who had betrayed him.
Here they are. So, you've made it clear what kind of a fella you are. I don't judge you for it. As long as you do all I ask of you, what you do elsewhere don't bother me or my mistress one jot. But, good, bad, or indifferent, you gotta make yourself a living. This is Samson Finch.
Yup.
Mr. Finch is like you or like me. He has a bone to pick with some fellas as did him a wrong.
That I do.
Tell him about it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Truth is, I'm a bad bastard. I lived my way, but I stuck to my word and did what I said I would. Especially to them that stuck by me.
Mr. Finch has a little predicament.
I was planning a job. A good job. Thing took a goddamn year. It was gonna make me pretty rich. Then my partner went yellow and betrayed me. If you and your bunch will help me do this robbery and get back at him, well, like I said, I ain't never betrayed no one. I ain't about to start. Plus, well, this is a fine job. If I had a group I can trust, it could all do well. So you in. Now, I ain't gonna pretend it's not a nasty business. We're robbing robbers that know they're gonna get robbed. Not outlaws, the real robbers. Industrialists with deep pockets.
And good luck, everyone. But I've heard quite enough for me to join you at the gallows, should things go wrong.
How about you ride with me and I explain more about it? It's a nasty plan, but a good one. Orly, I see you around, friend.
Sure. Just try to stay out of too much trouble. I'll see you soon, I'm sure. And if you should choose to amend your ways and try a different path, well, I'm sure Mr. Jones could help guide you. A little.
Come with me, friends. Saddle up. Let's go. Come on, ride with me. Here's the plan. These industrialists you're robbing, they're some of the worst folk I know, are at that kerosene and tar plant up the way. They got a train of strikebreakers and killers from some detective agency coming in by train, fresh off some other recent incident. You're going to jump this train, deal with the black-hearted bastards on board, and ride it all the way into the refinery, okay? Once you're there, the guards are going to know you're not detectives here to beat up strikers. So get ready for a fight. The men with the money will probably be in the upstairs office of the refinery. Their cash is yours to divide amongst yourselves after. If I hadn't been betrayed by my partners, my brothers in arms, I'd be with you myself. But now I got to go and make a nuisance of myself and Valentine. So they don't round me up and fit me with a rope necktie for... It's enough for me to know that it's done is all. Now, your train will be coming from the east. You need to make it stop or find a way on board. These are detectives, thugs, trained bullies. They aren't scared of anything. I have no reason to believe they won't pull the brakes for you if you just stand in that train's way. But if you give them a reason to be suspicious, the violence will be quick and absolute. I am sure you are more than capable of getting it done. Me? I've never been very good at playing with others. So I might hog tie an associate, leave him on the tracks, and stand back under the bridge. That part of the plan is up to you. This is the spot where I would take the train. You got high ground up there, or that gully for cover. Plenty of options. Now figure out a way to stop it, and how you're going to win this fight when it comes to it. Getting it done is all I really care about. Okay? Look good to you? Good. The train is coming. Take it and get to the refinery. Clear them out there. I need to ride for Valentine. I'll be near old Fort Wallace for one more look.
Under the dim light of the moon, Adnan stood fearlessly on the train tracks, refusing to move as the train hurtled toward him. The conductor had no choice but to halt the train abruptly, setting the stage for their assault.
I need you! Come on! We got security clearance, let's go!
The attack was swift and fierce, but it didn't come without cost. In the heat of battle, Hisham was badly injured, a deep wound opening on his shoulder. Without hesitation, Adnan rushed to his side, protecting him as they fought back to back. Together, they took down the guards on the train, one by one, until they controlled it entirely. They drove the train straight into the enemy camp, where the traitorous leaders hid, surrounded by dozens of loyal henchmen. Hisham knew there was no room for mercy. Every man in the camp was a potential threat, each one capable of ending either his or Adnan's life. The brothers fought with fierce precision, moving in perfect sync as they tore through the camp, eliminating anyone who crossed their path. When they reached the leader's hideout, they heard faint whispers behind the office door.
Oh no! Come inside! I know that's a wooden wall. Hush now! Everyone
hush. Without a moment's hesitation, they unleashed a storm of bullets, silencing their enemies before they could strike back. When the gunfire ceased, the only sounds left were their own heavy breaths. Every enemy lay defeated, even the leaders themselves. The brothers gathered all the valuables from the camp onto the train. Realizing that reinforcements were fast approaching, they quickly boarded the train and drove it out of the camp. Leaving behind the chaos of battle, the brothers drove the train forward, the powerful rumble of the engine drowning out any sounds from the camp they just left. As the train picked up speed, the shattered remains of the camp faded into the distance. With each mile, they felt a growing sense of relief, knowing they had escaped, and the world they'd left behind was now far out of reach. The steady rhythm of the train carried them onward, pulling them toward a new horizon, leaving only silence and dust in their wake.